Hi, beloved. Today we're going to talk about how you can most effectively support those who are marching or protesting across the U.S. or anywhere in the world. Hi, my name is Tamala, your empowerment partner, professor, and psychic, and welcome to your empowerment place. All right, so the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to take a moment, sit still, get settled in your chair, okay? Get comfortable. And I want you to drop into your heart space. And as you drop into your heart space, you're going to allow all random thoughts or emotions to come up and leave as you settle in. So the way that I explain this to my clients is we close our eyes, okay? We gather our attention back to the present moment and we drop it all into our heart space, okay? So we'll do it really fast. So get comfortable, feet on the ground if you can. Take a couple deep breaths. And we're going to call our attention back from all the places that it is, from our past, our present, and our future. So all of that attention that's outside of us, that we're giving to things outside of us, we're just going to call it back into our own little bubble here, our own little personal space. And when you feel like it's back, I want you to gather that attention and drop into your heart space. And that's the space of your heart that's neutral, that's peaceful, that's not connected to thoughts or emotions. It just is. Then, when you've dropped into your heart space of neutrality, you feel settled here, I want you to allow roots to grow out the bottom of your feet, grounding you into Mother Earth. So we're just going to allow those roots to grow out the bottom of our feet, to anchor us into this present moment, into this human experience. And even if you're on a multi-floor, like you're in a high-rise or an apartment or in the top of a building, just imagine that there are roots that are growing out the bottom of your feet into planet Earth. And as that happens, anything that no longer serves you is just draining out of you. And you're staying in this heart space of neutrality. You're not thinking, you're not feeling, you're just settled in this present moment. And anything that's not neutral is drowning out into Mother Earth. Now we're going to allow a taproot to grow out of our tailbone and into Mother Earth. So we've got our roots from our feet, and now we're going to drop a long taproot like a tree all the way down to the center of the earth. And that's going to anchor us to our Mother Earth. We know that we're safe, that we're secure, that we're loved and protected. We can't get pushed over because we're solid and secure. And now I want you to feel the pure, healthy, powerful, protective energy from the center of the earth. Feel that flowing up your tailbone to fill up your body. So you're connected in. And now just allow all of this powerful protective energy to flow up that taproot into filling up every aspect of your physical body. And allow it to pour out the top of your head. And now as that continues to work, I want you to reach out the crown of your head directly up to Source Creator, your higher power, or the universe, whatever that is to you. And so just allow your energy to reach up until you connect to your higher power. And now once you connect to that higher power, I want you to allow the golden white light of Source Creator to fill you completely to overflowing. So you have the energy of Mother Earth coming up from your tailbone and filling you. And now you want the golden white light from Source Creator, from your higher power, coming through your crown and filling your head and your throat and your shoulders and your arms and your hands and your fingers, your chest, your abdomen, your hips, your bottom, your legs, your feet, your toes. And it's completely filling you until you're just overflowing with this golden white light of love and protection and healing if needed, that's coming from both Mother Earth and your higher power. So I want you to understand that overflow is what you're going to be sending out to the protesters. Okay? You're not going to send your energy. You're not going to send your healing. You're sending that overflow from Mother Earth that's coming up and pouring out of you, and that energy from Source Creator that's coming in and overflowing for you. It's the overflow that you're going to be sending out to the protesters. Don't, in this process or in any other process, send your own energy. Okay, that's not how it works. That's not how it's supposed to work. That's sacrifice and that's suffering. We don't do that. Okay? You only send from the overflow. So you fill your cup up first, and everything in your cup is yours. Everything in your energy field is yours. And then if somebody needs something, if they need energy, if they need healing, if they need protection, if they need support, if they need money, it comes from the overflow, not what's in your cup. So once you are overflowing, you've got that energy running from Mother Earth, from Source Creator, you're all filled up and you're overflowing, you're going to ask Mother Earth and Source Creator, the universe, God, Goddess, whoever your higher power is, to change or transform that overflowing energy into divine protection. There are some times where you're going to want to change it to whatever is most helpful, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But right now, you're asking them to change that overflow into divine protection. And you can even ask it for yourself. Feel all of this as divine protection. Then once it is transformed into divine protection, I want you to begin to send this protection energy out from your heart to fill up your room, to fill up your house or business, to fill up your property, to fill up your neighborhood, your city, your state, and so forth. Remember, as this is filling up, it's not taking from you. This is the overflow. It's unlimited flow of divine protection energy that is flowing from Mother Earth and from Source, and is filling up all of these spaces with divine protection. Now you can imagine those that are marching or protesting wherever they are, and send those groups specifically this protection energy. And the way I do it is I imagine this energy kind of rolling, kind of like giant clouds rolling out of me into the house, the property, the neighborhood, the city, the state, right? And then in this rolling cloud, I ask it to pinpoint all those that are in need of it, that are marching or protesting. And then I ask that those individuals be placed in a bubble of protection. And this bubble of protection is literally that. It is a bubble of protection around the whole group. Anything that is not protection, not safety, has to leave the bubble. And all of the people, the animals, whoever's there, have divine protection. You can imagine each person has their own protection bubble around them. And you can also put that protection bubble around the group in its entirety. That's usually what I do. I just do the whole group as one. And then if any specific individual needs it, they get their own individual bubbles of protection. Now, I'm not directing who that is. I'm just asking Source and Mother Earth to find those individuals, because they know who they are, and give them exactly what they need. Now, if it feels appropriate in the moment, you can ask Source and Mother Earth to shift the energy to divine love or sacred safety, or anything that is going to be needed in that moment. And if there are people that are troublemakers that are wanting to cause problems, I always ask Source and Mother Earth to either turn their hearts and pull them into peace and calm, into tranquility, or push them out of the bubble. They're repelled by this energy of peace and calm, to get them out and send them on their way. Again, you're not doing that. You're just asking that anyone that is not in alignment with divine protection, sacred safety, divine truth, divine love, anything that is not that has to leave. All right, remember to take care of you, right? Because what you're sending out is the overflow, but you got to take care of you. So take care of you first. Rest, drink water, take bio breaks when you need them, like eat, go to the bathroom, things like that. Okay? It's really important. It's not going to do the protesters and the marchers any good if your energy or your physicality is too weak to be able to do this properly. Okay? They don't need willy-nilly, right? They need someone who's safe and secure and grounded and gathered themselves and filled their cup up and is sending the overflow of protection for them. That's what's needed. Know that your energetic support is needed and appreciated, and it's super, super helpful. So if you can't go out in March, but you can do this, you are contributing at least as much as the folks that are out there doing, because they really need this peace, this calm, and this protection. Share this video with everyone so that everyone knows how they can participate, contribute, support all of the protesters, all the marchers, the people that are sitting in, the people that are doing the work on the ground, so that all of us can benefit. Okay? So this support is so important, and people need to understand how to do it and how to do it properly and to do it well. All right, so I hope this has been helpful. Please do share this with everyone so that everyone knows how to do this properly. Give this a like, leave a comment, tell me what's most helpful and useful for you. And then I have the next video, so look for that, where we're actually going to do this live together. Okay, so you can go and practice.